Hello. Oh, hang on. What's up? Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What up, what up, what up? Jen, did you get coffee? Or Mountain Dew or something? Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, I gotta move this. If you don't, what is up to Carly, aka Stealth Master, aka Batman, aka Awesome Person in general? Thank you. That's such a sweet and something introduction. Elaborate. That's the word I was looking for. What up? Take note of my wet hair. It smells good. I showered. How's it going? 3 people are watching. I think it's just 2 and me. Ask your audience about their favorite celebrity. Who's your guys' favorite celebrity? Oh my god, you are wearing a different top and no hat. Yes. Oh yeah, because the 2 times you've come to my stream, I was wearing the same hat and I think my Superman shirt. What did you do to Carly? She showered. I shower most days. Jen has had a little coffee. I suspected that you had a little coffee. Lexi freaking Gray. I was actually watching Private Practice in the interim from our last stream. Hey, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? We've been live for almost 2.5 minutes. Her cuteness is like my weakness. Isn't she adorable? She really is. What did I watch? Saturday Night Live. And Kristen Stewart hosted. Now listen, for years it has not been cool to like Kristen Stewart. And for years I have loved Kristen Stewart. I have always loved Kristen Stewart. And she hosted SNL tonight and she totally said fucking on accident in her opening monologue. And it's live and she was like, this is so fucking, and it was so funny. I mean, it's not that funny because they're gonna get fined by the FCC, but I think it was worth it. It was awesome. But anyway, I had hot chocolate today with a girl. John, how did it go? How was your hot chocolate? Hi, Connor. I saw that you had Taco Bell, Jen. I'm jelly. I had frozen pizza, but I put it was good. I put fresh onion on it and cooked it that away, and then I put hot sauce from Taco Bell, hot and mild sauce from Taco Bell on it. It was a bribe. I had to go with my sister to do her laundry. And you were like, what's in it for me? Some Taco Bell, perhaps? Dun dun dun. That's a damn good bribe, if I do say so myself. How was it, John, aka Batman? Exactly. 6 people watching, hell yeah. Where's Al? Is Al here? It was tasty, and she is really cool and super sweet, and we talked quite well, I think. And I got her phone number, and I'm thinking about asking her out soon. You should. That's awesome. We shall see. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, dude. That's awesome. How did you meet her? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to tell, then feel free to ignore that. Somebody called Gay God is trending. I think I tried to watch them one night, but there was either nothing going on or I didn't like what was going on, so I was like, peace out. I scared my ex just shortly ago. I told her I guessed it on Katie's stream. Why did you... Is this the crazy one? Is this the crazy one? Also, why would she be scared? Oh. Why would she be scared that you guessed it on Katie's stream when it had nothing to do with her? Catholic young adult group, and I've known about her for a couple months but have only been talking for a couple weeks, and this is the second time we've hung out one-on-one. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, Jen. 2 in, Jen. Oh, in case you're curious about the title that I put, Buddhist Batman does installed new SD card. I do. That's not false advertising. I fully have a new SD card that I've had for a while, and I've avoided... You invited 365 fans. That's 1 fan per day for a whole year. Thank you. Well, John, I hope it works out. Hope you ask her out, and I hope she says yes, and I hope it goes well, and all that fun stuff. Oh, wait, that's the wrong way to open this. Oops. See, this thing? I was, like, trying to unfold this. That's not... Look, you're supposed to pull this. You became a fan. Thank you for becoming a fan. That's very kind of you. Quite an interesting number. I'm confused. Number of what? Number of 365. Invited 73 fans of their broadcast. Thank you. It's very kind. Also, I just realized that I haven't opened this, and I've had this since, like, before Christmas. And it could totally fucking be the wrong thing, that it's not the right thing. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this a joke? Does that look like a fucking SD card? No. Oh. This is my mom's. My mom got this. Mine is in another package that's not here. It's downstairs. So I guess I'm not going to do that. I could go get it, but I'm not going to right now. I might in a little bit. Shit gets boring. Although this title is false advertising now. Oh, goodness. Also, I come prepared. I have chloroseptic spray. Numbed your throat. It's not good, but I mean, it's not good to like continue using your vocal cords. You're supposed to rest when your vocal cords hurt, but they're already shot to hell, and they're not going to be better without vocal cord therapy or surgery. Which honestly, I would probably be willing to do both of those if it would mean no more pain. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm going to talk to her a bit more and kind of make hints. I'm wanting to take her out to something more special. I asked if she liked ice skating. I love ice skating. That's a good one. That's good. That looks like a USB drive. It is a USB drive. Throat numbing stuff. Yeah, this is an exciting broadcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, look, I got my worry stone. There's some freaking people outside being loud. I can't ice skate, but she can a little, so she'll have to hold my hand. That's good thinking. That's good thinking. That is clever, my friend. That is clever. I might write that in my notebook in case I ever want to ask a girl out. That's a good idea. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it sounds like you know what you're doing, but just everybody always thinks like, not everybody always thinks, but some people think sometimes that movies are good dates, and they're not, because you can't talk and you're sitting there and it's awkward. I mean, it's not a good first date. You know what I mean? I went on a first date I went on a first date with somebody, some guy, and it was so freaking weird because we went to a movie and the movie was horrible, and I didn't even. If you experience any inappropriate interactions, block the user and flag the user as a moderator so a moderator may intervene. Yeah, I already got this down. YouNow, it's all good. I don't think I know what I'm doing. I know movies aren't good first dates. Well, then you're ahead of some people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you posted it? I'll check it in a second. For first dates, I like dinner and walking around ice skating. That's a good that's a good idea. Plan, whatever. I I love like getting coffee. Not that I date. I don't date, you guys. I really don't. But I like getting coffee with people because it can be brief, but you can also drag it out to be a lengthy thing. What else? Oh, I love going on walks. Weather pending, of course. If you live in a city where you can like go downtown and do a carriage ride around downtown, that is awesome year round. I don't know how much it is, but I don't think it's too expensive. But when I ask for dates, phone numbers, I get really shy, nervous, say things in weird ways. But now I have her number, so I can ask her out on the phone with a mini script. Yeah, that's good. It's normal to get nervous when you're asking somebody out. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Rachel, that makes me think of when Sean was like, so whose idea was it to have me eat a habanero pepper? And you were like, me. But yeah, no, it's normal to, I'm sure you know it's normal, but I think, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever asked anybody out per se. I mean, I've asked people to hang out like via text or just like in a casual way, but you know, I haven't been like, so do you want to go out sometime? I don't even know if I could. Well, no, I could. I would just be like, hey, would you want to like grab coffee or something? Or we should grab coffee sometime. You know what I mean? But that doesn't have like necessarily, well, you can see how they respond, like, yeah, totally, one day we totally catch coffee. Then obviously it's like, you know, I'm not interested, or I'm emotionally unavailable, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, who texted me? Let's see. Lady Gaga, Katie just tweeted, Lady Gaga, you are going to be awesome tomorrow. Can't wait to watch. Hashtag mental health. Hashtag awesome. Hashtag Super Bowl. Hashtag Super Bowl 2017. Hashtag Super Bowl halftime. I'm going to go retweet that. I changed my name on the website. Yes, you did. I saw that. I gotta go retweet Katie's tweet before I forget. Oh my god, somebody is outside. Some people are outside, like, screaming at each other. Oh my god, you guys. Scream back? Are you kidding? I live in the hood, man. Oh my god, what are they yelling about? Hang on. I turned the light off. I don't want them seeing me, you know what I'm saying? I don't actually live in the hood. It's like more hood than some areas, but it's not the hood. I'm not even sure there is a hood. No, there is kind of a hood here in this town. JJ, I like that. That's a cool name. Yeah, well, I asked her out for the coffee, and that is what we did today. Yes. Or hot chocolate with a girl. That was cute. It was just as friends though for now, still trying to pique her interest in me. Right on. Don't get shot. That is no joke. For real. I am not even kidding you. It was not long after I joined the website, like katiemorton.com. So it'll be 3 years ago in like April or probably like May. And I was downstairs and I was talking to my mom and my sister. She lived here at the time. And I hear this pop, 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 pop. And my mom and my sister hit the floor. And this is a true story, I swear. My mom and my sister hit the freaking floor. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, I just thought it was a car backfiring, I guess. Or no, not a car backfiring. Firecrackers. I don't know why I said that. And my mom's like, get down! And I was like, what? And I hit the ground. Of course, by then I could have been fucking dead. But turns out it was gunshots. And it was literally a drive-by. Rolling on the floor forever. Literally a drive-by. The house across the street. Okay? It's not that hoodie of a hood. But apparently the people that were living there were probably doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? And somebody drove by in a minivan. I shit you not, it was a minivan. And fired off 6 shots. And so I was like, holy shit, we have to call the police. So I called the police, they blocked off the road, they found 6 shells on the road. This is a true story. And then the guy that lived next door to the people across the street, like, we were all talking to the cops, you know, just like being like, yeah, we heard shots, we hit the floor, we called you, that's all we know. And this guy was talking to me and my mom, and then my mom went to go get something out of the car, and I knew what was going to happen. And I should have been like, okay, we'll see you later. But he was like kind of talking to me. Like, she chose to leave in the middle of him talking to me, and I was like, oh my God, Mom, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? So this guy's talking to me. He's like, so, do you have a boyfriend? I literally laughed out loud. And I was like, no, I do not. And he was like, is that by choice? And I was like, yep, yeah, it is. And at the time, I thought I was going to move to a town in Ohio where my friends were living. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to move soon, so. And he was like, oh, where are you moving to? Like, and I think he thought I was going to move somewhere else in the town. I was like, Ohio. He's like, all right, well, if you ever want to, you're ever looking to, God, what did he say? Get together with someone, let me know. And I'm like, yeah, I'll let you know. He was after one thing, if you know what I mean. And also, he was like, I mean, first of all, though, it takes guts to ask somebody out. It really does. However, I don't understand asking out a virtual stranger. Well, I know what he wanted, but guess what? Not my style, yo. If they start shooting at you, grapple hook up into the gargoyles, judges, and they will lose you. I love those games. They're so good. They're so good. I've only played not very hoodie. Yeah, that's accurate. Maybe you shouldn't come to Cali then, or at least not my town. Why, is your town the hood? I'm not afraid to live in the hood. I grew up in Indianapolis. Well, I didn't grow up in the hood, but all of Indianapolis is turning into the hood now, so. Like, Indianapolis is starting to give Chicago a run for its money in terms of murders per year. There's way too many thirsty guys out there. Men need to have a lot more respect for women. Preach. Really. For real. That's awesome because, hi! Yeah, I agree. I agree. People just need to have more respect for people, period, too. Or in addition. But yeah, it seems like everybody here, you know, not to generalize too much, but usually when I meet someone up here, I can tell if they're from this town or if they're from some other place and just passing through, or they moved here, or whatever the case may be, because people in this town generally have very little class and they make everything into something dirty, or they're always making a dirty joke, and then when you choose not to acknowledge their not funny dirty joke, they think that you're dumb and that it's going over your head, and I'm like, it's not going over my head. I'm ignoring you because I don't find it funny. It's very true. Too much hate being thrown around in the world today. Yes. Accurate. Very accurate. You have class. Me? I try. Thank you. It's just, I don't understand. I just don't like that kind of humor. I just don't think it's funny. Like, comedians that insist on only talking about sex, or only making everything into an innuendo, or going way too far. I just don't think that type of humor, it's just not for me. Jeff Dunham. Listen, that's one of those people that I know the name, but I get him mixed up with like 3 other guys, and I like some of them. Probably all of them, I don't know. But I'm inclined to say maybe I like him. I can't remember. Have you ever watched John Mulaney? I love John Mulaney. Ventriloquist. I'm going to Google him because I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not at all who I thought he was. I don't know who I was thinking of. I was right though. He is one of the people that I get mixed up with. And it can be funny sometimes, but I don't want to be beaten over the head with it, and don't push it too far. Exactly, I agree. Innuendos can be funny when appropriate, but when everything has to be taken way too far and always has to be innuendos or just like getting graphic and stuff like that, I'm like, you can't be funny in other ways. Have fun with what? What are we having fun with? I'm confused. But I'm all for having fun. Oh, were you leaving, Rachel? Is that what that was? I'm confused. I'll look at the audience and see if you're still here. Oh, she's not here. She left. Okay, have fun, Rachel, even though you're not here anymore. There's this Australian comedian. What's his name? Carl Barron. Carl Barron. He is really funny. He like makes some like fart jokes sometimes, but that's about as you love my accent, my normal, like this accent, or when I said Kyle Barron. Good accent. You showed your sister the La Sarah video. Did she like it? Did you like it? My normal accent. I have an accent? Where are you from? What kind of accent do I have? Do tell. I love accents. Yeah, Kyle Barron is really funny. And I love John Mulaney, and I love... Oh, you're from New Zealand! Very cool. Very, very, very cool. I love New Zealand accents. I love New Zealand accents. I love Australian accents. One thing I learned from watching Border Security, Australia's Frontline, is that Australian people don't say Australia. They say Australia. Like, instead of pronouncing the AU, they pronounce like, it's like UH, Australia. Australia is very strict about their customs rules, I've learned from watching that show. I mean, you know, rightfully so, they gotta protect their stuff, but it's interesting. Also, it blows my mind how many people be trying to sneak in drugs or food. That's like it. It's either drugs or food. Or one episode was some lady got her bark pencils taken away. That's a serious offense. She could either have them treated or they had to be destroyed. And she's like, just destroy them. It's the same in New Zealand. Oh yeah, you guys like... Oh, maybe I got that wrong. But is it true that you don't need a passport to travel between New Zealand and Australia? My brother has tattoos, and his large always gets hassles at the airport. That's crap. Tell him not to come to America because I'm not going to get into it, but anyway. I watched the 1970s movie circulated around mental illness. What? I'm confused. He's been to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, but I would love to go there to see Cher. I want to see Cher really badly. Oh, okay. The law keeps changing. I was talking about a show. What show was I talking about? Oh, hey, we're 11th in questions and ask questions. Chris Angel, he'd be good. That'd be cool. Who I really want to see, but it's not necessarily in Vegas, is I want to go see Teresa Caputo. Long Island Medium. Oh, always Tegan and Sarah, but Mind Freak, yeah. I used to watch Mind Freak. I haven't watched it in a long time. You like Cher? Oh, I love Cher. You changed your name to I Am Cher. You're funny. Let's get Carly to see Cher. Oh, that's funny. Wait a minute. Did you change your name to Batman the other night solely because mine said Batman? Or... Wait a minute. You meant Teresa Caputo? Are you kidding me? I thought you meant Cher for a second. And that was very exciting. Oh, okay, John. You met Teresa Caputo. Okay. I just got chills all up in here. You met Teresa. Oh my gosh. That is so amazing. Like, did you have a one-on-one reading, or were you at a place, like a venue, and then she like picked you out of the crowd? Do tell. I'm so excited. If you want to tell. She swears so much. I swear a lot too. If you don't want to tell, that's totally fine. I understand. A venue. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Me and my sister have wanted to see her I've just been amazed with her since the first episode of the show. And Carly and Katie swear so much. Yes, we do. That is true. You don't even come close to how much she swears. Really? Interesting. But, yeah, I've been, like, fascinated with her. I've always loved stuff like that, and I've always believed in stuff like that. Step it up on the swearing. She is freaking awesome. I freaking love her. Oh my gosh. I love her and I love her family. And I don't have that channel anymore though, because once I left college, I don't get TLC, and I don't think it's on Netflix anymore unless they just recently put it back. Oh yeah. And you don't have to explain it if you don't want to. That stuff can be very emotional and personal. So I totally understand if you don't, if you didn't want to or anything like that. But, oh man, I've been so interested in that stuff. And then, I've had loved ones that have passed away, but, ever since the last 6 months, I've really, 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 really wanted to see Teresa. I love that. What's his name? Tyler somebody. Hollywood Medium. I love him. He's so cute. He's like I think he's like 20. He's so adorable. 20 or 21. I love him. He's the sweetest little boy. He's not that little, but he's itty bitty. He's like really tiny, and he's just so sweet and so cute. Oh, she told you about your dad. That's why I want to go see her. Carly, did you read 13 Reasons Why? No. No, I have not. I've heard about it, and I've heard you talk about it. Didn't somebody say it was really depressing? Maybe. Sometimes I like depressing shit, though. I'll be the first to admit that. Oh, speaking. Hang on. I mean, this isn't like super depressing. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Hang on. It's going to be on Netflix next month, but it was really spot on. Oh, I believe it. I believe she's the real deal. I really do believe that hardcore. Oh man, I hate when books get wrinkly. But I am reading it for school. It would be on Netflix March 31st. It got me through 7th grade. That's funny. That's my birthday. I'm thirsty, but I don't want to go downstairs to get something to drink. The struggle is real about 30 ninjas. It's awesome. I love ninjas. She is such a presence to be near. I never even been near that woman, and I fully believe that. Actually, when she released, I have one of her books, but I haven't read it yet. I need to do that. Yes, that is my birthday. It's also my mamaw's birthday. My mom's mom. She says I was the best birthday present she ever got. She walked past me and was like, okay, where's Sarah? Sarah, your dad was telling me I have to talk to you. He's very adamant about it. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I can't even. My mom tells me that if I was anywhere near Teresa Caputo, she would be chasing me down the street because my dad would just. He's come to me in so many dreams and stuff since. When is your birthday? March 31st. When is your birthday? Thirsty guy. I'm drinking ginger ale in hopes of June 10th. Very nice. My brother-in-law's birthday is June 7th. And one of my cat's birthdays is June 3rd or 5th. I don't know because she was a stray, so I know like there's like 3-day span where it could be her birthday, and I don't want to pick June 4th, so I think I said June 5th and then I changed it to June 3rd, so I'll just go back to 5th. I'm drinking ginger in hopes of... Well, my name is Sarah. Then, oh my god, this is so amazing. Then she... so I said he had a double lung transplant. Whoa. Whoa. So my has no ginger in it. You need Bruce Cost ginger ale. Actual ginger pieces floating in it. What? I've never even heard of that. You're right, I do need some of that though. But look. I have these. I'm running pretty low though. I'm gonna have to go get some more. And I also have vitamin C cough drop things. She said, he wants you to know he doesn't want you to be upset about his life support to be pulled. At the end, it was his wishes. He is at peace now. Why does ginger ale make you feel better? Ginger soothes your stomach. I read that it can, like ginger, like actual ginger, not ginger ale. Actual can, like, help heal your heart. It just heals things in general. Heals your vocal cords. It can soothe sore throats. It can help open up your sinuses because it's very strong and potent. And is very proud of all your accomplishments. He is also happy you're not with that guy anymore. Oh, is happy. Okay. That's really specific. See, how can people not believe in stuff like that when they see stuff like that? You know what I mean? Who discovered ginger? I don't know. Hey, thank you for becoming a fan. Oh, my sister texted me. I still have it somewhere on my phone. I don't know. I'm not going to go look for it. But, a few months ago, it was like end of July, beginning of August, I think, maybe. My memory's not that great. Well, I can attest that it does help my vocal cords. Like when I suck on those hard candies, it definitely helps. And I know that it helps, like if you have a cold or you can't breathe through your nose, or upper respiratory infection or whatever, and you like get some ginger root and slice some of it up and boil it, and put like slices of apples in it, or, well, you don't have to do that. It just helps with the flavor sometimes. Excuse me. Or you put like honey and lemon in it and drink it while it's really hot. It will soothe your throat and it'll make you feel, it's like a miracle worker. It's amazing. And she said he wanted to talk about my mom and he's worried that if she doesn't forgive herself soon, She won't be able to move on. Then username I make cactus is already taken. She needs to find peace with this passing. How long has it been, if you don't mind me asking? Jen, that's accurate. Somebody named Cactus probably would not get very many hugs. 14 years. How long ago was this that you met Teresa? So anyway, this is like, I don't know, maybe a month or, not even a month, maybe a month. I don't know, I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago that, it wasn't that long after my dad passed a few months ago that, huggable cactus. John, you're funny. I love that. Huggable cactus. That is such a good name. Anyway, so my sister texted me and sent me like a screen cap of Teresa Caputo, like it was like a pre-order her book form, or whatever, like on Amazon or something. And the caption said, "Notice anything? LOL." And I was like, okay. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, Teresa Caputo's coming out with a new book. Great. I love her. And then it says it's called Good Grief. And I was like, Good Grief? Is it about grief? And I read it, and it is about grief. I read the description, and it is about grief. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome that she's coming out with a book about grief. And my dad just died. This is, great. And I'm like, but she wouldn't have sent me a screen cap and said, notice anything? LOL, if the subject of the book was the only thing that she wanted to draw to my attention. So I kept looking like all over the screen cap, and I'm like, what in the world? I'm like looking over it, and then all of a sudden I go, and I got chills everywhere, my whole body. And I see I notice the day that the book is going to be released. And the day that the book is going to be released is my dad's birthday. And I about fell onto the freaking floor. It just blew my mind. My dad died July 2016. You will take hugs from whomever they come. Just random people. Maybe not all people, though, right? Hey, I'm more than halfway to level 13. So that's good. Also, Evie Y is still broadcasting. She looks very tired. I checked in on her before this. Not from creepers, right? We don't hug creepers. I also have 11.6k coins. Can I take a moment of myself?
So that's good.
I can also, take a moment of myself.
Is still broadcasting. So
cool. Did not know you could do that. Random people, random cacti, random light posts. What about succulents? Would you take a hug from a succulent? I have succulents over here. Christmas cacti. They're called Christmas cactuses, but they're really succulents. I also have a spider plant, which, contrary to popular belief, does not have spiders on it because I don't like spiders. You don't know what a succulent is? It's basically a cactus. You kind of want a cactus now? If I lived closer to you, I could give you a start off of my Christmas cactus. Goal for 2017, get a cactus. Hashtag succulents need love too. Oh, it cracks me up. Oh, Jen, I was going to tell you. Have you ever read this book? Hashtag Carly send me a cactus. No? You've never read this? This is also a movie. Is it kind of a funny story? The movie was kind of a funny story. I haven't read, this is how much of this book I've read. And I saw the movie first. And then I found out that it was a book, so I really wanted to read the book. So I got the book used at a used bookstore for like $3, and it was a great deal. But this is what I do. Carly gets books, and then she reads this much of them. I need to stop talking in third person. I get books, and then I read this much of them, and then my ADHD kicks in, and I never read them again. I will read this one day, but the movie's good. I've seen it several times, and it is kind of a funny story. But the author of this book, he's passed away now, but he struggled with depression and stuff like that, and I don't know about the book, but the movie is not super, super, super depressing. It's relatively, it's got hopeful undertones. Maybe even hopeful overtones. What's it about? The movie is about this kid who decides that he wants to kill himself. And I know, uplifting, right? And he goes to the hospital. He just rides his bike to the hospital one day, like to the ER, and goes in there and says, I want to kill myself. And they're like, the girl's like, the receptionist is like talking on the phone to her boyfriend or something. And she's like, here, fill this out. And like not paying attention, doesn't even care, sort of deal. Like everybody's super nonchalant about this. And then he sees an ER doctor, and the doctor is just like gonna send him home with a referral to a psychiatrist and a therapist. And this kid is like, he's like 16 or 17 maybe. And he's like, I'm scared to go home. Like, you'd have to see it. Like, it sounds like it's not funny and it's super heavy, but there's a lot of funny going on. Anyway, he convinces his doctor to let him be admitted to the hospital. So he's admitted to the hospital. Oh, it has Emma Roberts in it, by the way. And Lauren Graham is in it, briefly. And Zach Galifianakis is in it. Yes, Emma Roberts is in it. And, should start talking in second person. Anyway, it's a good, you're pretty sure you've read it and seen the movie. Yeah, I need to finish reading the book, but there's a lot of books I need to finish reading. Wait a minute. Yeah, I said that right. Okay. Well, Jen, I think you'd like it. Something you said earlier made me think of you, or made me think of that in you. So I thought I'd tell you. Yeah, I did like the movie. It's way more uplifting than some movies about mental health. That's for show. Who texted me? Oh, it's my wife, Superwoman. She's not my wife. Yet. My other wife, oh, Rachel liked my photo. My other wife hosted SNL tonight. Kristen Stewart. I love Kristen Stewart. Yeah, I also like serial killer stuff. Yes, you should know the movie was enjoyed by yours truly. That is second person, I think. Yeah, I think it is. Hashtag forensic scientist in the future. Word. Sorry, had to respond to that real quick. Anyway. Making a murderer. I was just talking about that earlier, John. Jen, I thought you hadn't seen it. Maybe that was somebody else. I thought you hadn't seen it, though. I haven't seen every episode. I've seen like 7 episodes. Or something like that. 5 or 7. Something around there. It's pretty bullshitty. Look at me now working on my forensic science. Do you watch Bones, Jen? I'm not caught up, but... Do you watch Bones? Hashtag forensic anthropology. It's a good show. Right on. Right on. I love Bones. It's such a good show. There are, 12 seasons? I think the 12th is going to be the last one, though. I haven't seen the 12th. That's okay. Hey, we're now 8th in Ask Questions. Oh man, I love Nurse Jackie. It's so good. I love me some Nurse Jackie. Holy crap, thank you for the 400 likes. Huggable cactus. Now that sounds nice. Nurse Jackie, I love Nurse Jackie. Nurse Jackie's really funny. I guess I didn't expect it to be so funny. But it was hilarious. And Dr. O'Hara. I love Dr. O'Hara. And I love Jackie. And I love Zoe. I love Zoe. Coop! Yeah. Oh, I thought it was interesting too. Dr. Bell, Taco Bell. I was gonna say, I just wasn't gonna even acknowledge the comment, to be honest, because I didn't understand it. So, oops. I closed the chat earlier and I forgot to open it up. My bad. Oh, wait. Damn it. I meant to retweet Katie's thing. And I thought since I had her page up that I would remember, but I did not remember, and I just navigated away from it. And I need to go back. Bring your questions. Let's hang out. Did Katie tell us about her sandwich today? In her live stream? Called Taco Hell. I love Taco Bell. Hi. Oh, hey. Hi, girl. Hi. Yes, she did. Okay, I must have zoned out. Go figure. Scared of your mom catching you? It's almost 3 a.m. here. What am I supposed to do if my mom catches me? Just kidding you, girl. What if you could control gravity? That would be an awesome superpower. That would be an awesome superpower. I would say I would make the Patriots lose the Super Bowl, but I'm not into cheating like they are. Oh man, they made fun of the Patriots, or like Belichick, whatever, on on SNL tonight, and I about lost it. It was so funny. Yes, you hate the Patriots? Yes. Down with the Patriots. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, bro. Sean, as in in case you don't know, and Sean, in case like Katie's husband. Yes, go Falcons. I saw this meme going around social media. It's like a pie chart. I almost said pie graph. Same thing. Pie chart, and it's like almost the whole thing is red, and then like a little baby sliver was like black, and it was like actual Patriots fans. And it was like, or no, actual Falcons fans, people just that hate the Patriots. And I was like, yes. The Patriots are a bunch of scumbags. Not a fan of cheaters. The local high school has their mascot of falcons, and during graduation they have 2 falcons flying around. What? Is that even safe? I'm going to go. I need to swim. It's way too hot. I'm swimming back on the amazing. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Have a good swim. And yes, I'm sorry it's so hot in New Zealand. If I could, thank you for the 50 likes. If I could, I would give you some of my cold. So, oh, thank you for the 400 likes. Yeah, if I could, I'd totally give you some of my cold. Thank you for the 50 likes. So, thank you for the 50 likes, because it would be a little warmer here, and then it could be a little cooler for you. Holy crap, thank you for the 400 likes. And then it would, like, you know, be a little more balanced instead of this black and white shit. I ain't about the black and white life. Unless you're talking about yin and yang, and then I'm down. Being Buddhist and all. But okay, have a good swim, and I shall talk to you soon. I'd want Cowboys, but I'll take Falcons to stop. Yeah, I like the Cowboys. I mean, they're not my favorite team, but I have nothing against the Cowboys, certainly. And I would pick the Cowboys over the Falcons if I had to pick between those two. I saw that the other day. Sure. It says 44 degrees out in Australia today. Holy crap! 44 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, Celsius is like, I think that's like 112 Fahrenheit. That's so hot. So you sent her a picture of the driveway you shoveled. That's funny. I ain't about the black and white life. 115 degrees. I guessed 112. That's pretty close. I think 43 Celsius might be 112 Fahrenheit. Maybe I made that up. I don't remember. Or no, 39 Celsius. I'm just making shit up now, but I think I remember that from when I spoke to about it. What's your favorite team? Oh, this is a loaded question. I'm just kidding, it's not. But it's hashtag let's talk in hashtags from this point forward because super long hashtags are bae. It's cold here, -4. Fahrenheit or Celsius? Probably Celsius, right? I don't know though, you're pretty far up north. It has gone 115 here in Cali and I cried. Yeah, when I lived in southern Indiana, it gets way hotter there than it does here. One summer, it was 112 Fahrenheit. The whole summer. Or not the whole summer. A month of summer. I don't know why I said that. But it was extremely hot the whole summer. And my ear itches. I feel like a dog. And it was like 90% humidity at least. And it was awful. Hashtag, I don't actually say bae, so I'm going to go die now. Hashtag, don't actually die, John, because you are entertaining and we would miss you. That's a long hashtag, but sometimes I do the hashtag thing. See my vlogs for proof, because I've done that. Hashtag blah blah blah, hashtag blah blah blah, hashtag blah 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 blah. Hashtag, I'm just going to call this video hashtag whatever. There was a vlog that I actually did that on my YouTube channel. What was I going to say? Oh, my favorite team. Okay, here's the deal. I grew up in Indianapolis, born and raised. My favorite team was the Indianapolis Colts for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Because Peyton Manning. And also, lots of reasons. Reggie Wayne. Love me some Reggie Wayne. Pat McAfee. Jeff Saturday. All of the players. I love them. Then, the Colts decided to be really disloyal and stupid. And let Peyton Manning just leave. They were like, oh, your neck hurts. You're getting old. Peace out. Thanks for all of your service and all of your awesomeness. Bye-bye. And let him go. And I was so bitter and upset and just upset. Basically. I mean, okay, here's the deal. To be honest, I wasn't happy. I was really upset that they let him go. But everybody was like, well, we have to invest in the future of the team and blah, 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 blah. And Andrew Luck is really good and he's young and for the future and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, but whatever. But I still liked the Colts. I was rooting for, he went to the Broncos, so I was rooting for the Colts and the Broncos. But if it came down to it, I wanted the Broncos to win because Peyton Manning. Well, then the Broncos played Colts in Indianapolis. And it was the first time that Peyton was back in Indianapolis after he left. And some motherfuckers in the stands made signs, like printed out signs, that said, this is not Peyton's place, this is the land of luck. And I didn't like that because I thought that was unnecessarily disrespectful. And Peyton is not claiming that this is still his place. And it pissed me off. I just thought it was unnecessary. It was overstepping. It was implying that Peyton acts like this is his house. And he knows he's not here anymore. It wasn't his choice to leave. They let him go, etc., etc. I don't know. I thought it was disrespectful, and I didn't like it at all. So the fans kind of ruined Andrew Luck for me, and Andrew Luck just kind of bugs me. So a very long, drawn-out answer. I stopped liking the Colts, especially after Reggie Wayne got cut. So the Broncos were my favorite team, and then this past year, Peyton Manning retired after winning the Super Bowl, and I was lost. I felt like a lost puppy. I really like their new quarterback, Trevor Siemian, but yeah, I would say the Broncos are probably my favorite team, and then the Seahawks are a close second. What's your favorite team? Sorry, that was like a ramble. Next time, just tell me to shut up. You probably did with all these hashtags. Hashtag don't die, John, because you're funny and entertaining and we would miss you. That's what I said. Hashtag not actually dying because Carly is lit and cute girl to date. LOL. Good joke. Hashtag remember when hashtag was tic-tackled. Tic-tac-toe. Yes, I do remember that. Or a pound sign on a phone. Like, if you had to dial an extension. Like, when I was a kid, my dad worked at the Indianapolis Juvenile Correctional Facility. And when I called him at work, I had to do pound and then some numbers to dial his extension. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, look, it's a hashtag. I'm like, that's a pound sign, bitch. Anyway. Do you like staying up or waking up on a summer morning watching the sunrise? It depends. Back in my day, hashtag was a pound sign and birds tweeted same. Samesies. Possibly getting up, possibly staying up. It depends on the reason I stayed up and how much sleep I got the night before if I'm waking up. But usually I'm good with it. My little brother loves the Seahawks for the sake of my own sanity. That's awesome, though. I like that you love the Seahawks. Also, Derek Coleman played for the Seahawks. Wait, does he still play for the Seahawks? I don't think he does anymore. But he's a deaf football player. He's only the third deaf football player to ever play in the NFL. And I think he's the first in his position or something. Or on offense or defense or something. I don't remember. I'm missing those mornings where I sit outside in the morning. Swimming's not my bag, but that's cool. I love morning air. It's just different. I love it. Which is funny because I'm very easily a night owl. Owl. I sound like I'm high right now, but I'm not. Because surely only an inebriated individual would sit there and go, owl, 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 owl. Saturday morning cartoons, yes. Yes. I used to watch Saturday morning cartoons every Saturday morning. Loved Saturday morning cartoons. That's my jam. Now these kids have a Cartoon Network. I don't even get that channel. My nephew is going to be here at 6:30. I should try and rest. Have a good one, guys. Okay, have a good one. And have fun with your nephew. I hope you sleep well. Or at least rest well. Or both. I hope you get plenty of rest while you're sleeping. Okay, take care. I can't swim. I just walk around in the shallow end. Oh, I like to get in the water ish. I don't know. I don't like getting my face underwater. Usually I'll just like go under briefly and then come up. And I have to plug my nose. But I'm just not into swimwear. I remember the time I didn't have a computer. I remember this thing called, guarantee most of you probably won't even know what this is, a web TV. It was popular for about a year when I was in middle school. Anybody know what a web TV is without Googling it? Exactly, they are taken for granted. Whew, definitely taken for granted. I'm a little annoyed that I finally decided to put my new SD card in my phone. But I have to get the back off my phone, and it's such a pain, so I'm also kind of relieved. Yeah, I do shorts and a t-shirt, because that's how I roll. Word. I mean, t-shirts, that's the problem though. As soon as it gets wet, it like clings to you. I would wear like, what are those called? A wetsuit. I would totally wear a wetsuit. Maybe. But no, I like to wear like essentially swim trunks. Like board shorts or whatever they're called. And then like a surf shirt. Or just a t-shirt. I've done both. I don't even have like a bathing suit at this point in my life. Because I never go swimming. So why bother? 10 viewers. Hey, we've reached a all-time high for tonight, guys. Oh. Skinny dipping. Oh, definitely not my jump in with all your clothes on. Heck yeah. I would wear a bathing suit. I have worn bathing suits, but under a shirt and shorts. Yeah, skinny dipping's definitely not my bag. I think I can honestly say I will never, honestly, accurately predict that I will never go skinny dipping. Oh wait, my throat's starting to hurt. Oh wait, I'm gonna take a drink. And then, I'm gonna take a drink and then spray down my throat. What's cheating? Wearing a bathing suit with clothes over it? Gotcha. Then I am a cheater. I'm not really a cheater. I'm so fucking against cheating, it pisses me off. Like, people that cheated on tests and quizzes in high school. I can't tell you how many fucking tests and quizzes I failed because I refused to cheat. Now homework. If you did homework with your friends and they were like, don't do your homework with your friends, I thought that was stupid. But I am not. So if they consider that cheating, then I cheated on my homework. But I never cheated on a test or a quiz, and I think that that's what really matters. Okay, here we go. Warming sore throat spray. Ugh. Cool. Some strong shit. I'm gonna capture that.
Okay, here we go. Warming sore throat spray.
Can you guys hear that? What should I call that?
Some
YouNow
strong shit.
versus.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, YouNow
Warming
versus.
sore throat spray.
Dumb vocal cords.
Some
Oh, there we go. I don't know why it was muted. Oh, because the broadcast gets muted when you capture a moment, and I captured a moment of myself, so it muted my own broadcast. That's weird. You love my eyeballs? You don't want my eyeballs. I have. Can you hear me now? Hi, Jason. Can you hear me now, Jen? Can you hear me now? Good. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. No, look. Do you want to see something? You want to see something? I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but maybe. Can you see that? I don't know if you could see it. Could you see that? It looks like a zit on my eye. It's not a zit. It's part of a band. A silicone scleral rubber band. It's a silicone band around my eye. It goes like this around my eye. You're shook. Oh, so many words that the kids are using these days. Yes, the sclera is the white part of your eye, and I have a silicone scleral rubber band. I knew you would get a kick out of that. You were right. That was accurate. But yeah, I have a band around my eye. I've had it since I was 12. It squeezes my eye and makes it longer. So I'm way more nearsighted in this eye than I am in this eye. Legally blind in this eye, actually. Can you turn your eyelid inside out? Probably not. To be honest, I've never tried, and I never will try because it always freaked me out when people did that. And, I mean, not like to an extreme degree. I was just like, I don't understand. How and why? How and why about my band? Around my band. If you heard my band. Get it? When I was in fourth grade, I was having a snowball fight with the neighborhood boys, which was two boys, or three boys. There were three boys. And I couldn't really keep my glasses on because my glasses fog up in the winter. And I'm saying this because I have, for two reasons. One, it'll come into play later, and two, I couldn't see very well. I played softball, so I had decent aim. But anyway, I threw a snowball. Hey, thank you for becoming a fan. I threw a snowball at one of the neighborhood boys who was under like one of the swing set things. Anyway, he was leaning up against a board, and the snowball hit the board above his head, and most of it stuck to it and a little bit like crumbled down on his head. And he got mad, and they had one of those, those like kids picnic tables, like the plastic ones. They had one of those at my friend's house, and it was covered with snow, like probably a layer this thick, and most of it was frozen. It was like ice covered with some snow. Anyway, this kid got pissed because of that I did that. And I started walking away. We were in fourth grade, and he was like, "God damn it, Carly." And I was like, "Okay, dude, whatever." So I'm walking away, and you know how you can hear footprints in the snow? I hear footprints in the snow, and it's coming up behind me. And so I go to turn like this, and I didn't have my glasses on, and he had grabbed a huge chunk of ice from the top of the kids' picnic table. It was probably about like, well, you can't see. I don't know. It was probably like that big, maybe. It was a big chunk of ice covered with snow, and it was like kind of pointy at one end. It was basically like a very large, wide icicle, but ice chunk, whatever. It wasn't an icicle, ice chunk. And anyway, it was gonna hit the back of my head, but because I turned, it went directly into my eye, and it was such a like hardcore force that I blacked out, and I couldn't see anything, and I just screamed, and yeah, my eye was like swollen shut, and it was painful. It was more scary than anything, I think, because I blacked out and couldn't see anything at all at first, and it freaked me out so bad I just screamed at the top of my lungs, and I've never done anything like that before. And anyway, my eye was swollen shut. My mom took me to the doctor the next day. And in hindsight, I probably should have gone to the ER, but like we didn't know, And he was like, "Well, you got a bit of a shiner, but put a steak on it," which, bacteria and all that stuff. We did not do that. We just iced it. But anyway, fast forward a few years later, I started seeing light flashes, in the top of my vision, like balls of light. And I told my mom, and we got it checked out, and they were like, "Yeah, you need to have surgery right away." So on like almost New Year's Eve, it's like the day before New Year's Eve of that year, Bag of frozen peas for the win, word. I had my first surgery, and it was to put the band. I had a retinal tear, and the light flashes were because of the retinal tear, and it was such like a bad trauma that it damaged both eyes. But we didn't find out about this one for a few months yet, and I had just had retinal thin spots, which I will probably have to get fixed eventually. I mean, I got some of them fixed, and I was awake for that surgery. Do not recommend it. It's not fun. But yeah, wasn't great. I could have just said I got hit in the eye with an ice chunk by some little fucker in my neighborhood. But I tend to tell details when I give stories, which is why I used to get made fun of a lot, because that's what you call a Carl story, and people used to go, oh, here's another Carl story, so eventually I just stopped talking. Whew. I kind of wish this tasted like mint, but whatever. I need to ask a doctor how safe it is. You like story time. Thank you. I need to ask a doctor how safe it is to numb your throat. And then 400 likes for story time. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. How safe it is to numb your throat and then continue talking when you have a sore throat. No, I love them. You are a great storyteller, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Well, thank you, Jen. Somebody texted me. Oh, it's my sister. It's her birthday. You guys want to see her birthday cake? This is what her husband got her. Carly's sister. Yes, her name is Marky. She doesn't know that I do things like broadcast, and neither does my mom. Yeah, probably not recommended when you already have vocal cord, just janky vocal cords. I've been broadcasting for 5.5 hours today, total. Did you see Katie responded to my tweet earlier? I tweeted and said, I just broadcasted on YouNow for 4 hours and don't have any vocal cords left. And Katie was like, I feel that, honey. My sister got a Batman cake for her 21st birthday. That is awesome. I don't think I've ever had a Batman cake, come to think of it. I'm not really big on cake, though, so that's my own problem. Nobody ever understands my struggle of not, like, wanting cake on my birthday. I would much rather have cookies, and everybody always thinks that that's weird. But I love cookies. Like, when I was a kid, I loved cookies so much that I thought it was cool that my initials were the same as the Cookie Monsters. There's a lady in my town called the Cake Lady. That's funny because my family, some people in my family, and one of my friends calls me Carly Cakes as a nickname. Violets are red, roses are blue. I get a little mixed up when thinking about you because you are so cute and quite a beaut. This is a random poem I thought of at work the other day, thinking about that girl. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, these people outside are yelling again. It's 3:12 in the morning. Go to bed, assholes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Another nickname for the Carly Stealth Master, Batman, Carly Cakes. I got lots of nicknames. Mad Carl. That was my DJ name when I was a DJ on the radio. Mad Carl, MC for short. Ferris was one of my nicknames in Germany, like as in Ferris Bueller. My room is legit 47 degrees. Hashtag my parents are trying to freeze me into socializing with them. Lots and lots of layers. Tell them you're a very busy woman and you got shit to watch on YouNow. Okay. No wonder you're so hood. Wait, why am I hood? Oh, Mad Carl? Mad Carl sounds pretty hood. You know what I'm saying? Having your eyebrow pierced is interesting because you can feel the bar under your skin. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So what? Moxie, Green Guy, Mr. President, Batman, Tropicana Boy, Finger Guy, Mohawksy. Interesting. I have a funny story about Mohawk. I used to have a Mohawk. Like, yes, a legit Mohawk. I had really short hair. And, I was in a store with my friend in Evansville, Indiana, and out of nowhere, this guy came up, hugged, didn't say a single word. I was just standing there with my friend, and all of a sudden I was like, because this guy is hugging me, and I was like, and my friend is standing behind him, looking at me like, and then he was like, I was like, I don't know what this is, I don't fucking know. And this guy he had a mohawk. And he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. I just had to come over and tell you that, or had to come over and give you a hug because I was over there with my wife and I was like, look, it's a fellow Mohawkian. Oh, hey, Gavin. He was like, look, it's a fellow Mohawkian. I have to go give her a hug. And his wife was like, I'm going to pretend I don't know you. So it was funny. That grew into a terrible mullet. I feel you on that. I definitely had me some mullets. Also, I'm a fan of Tegan and Sarah, so you can't really not. Oh, hey, Gavin, you're the #1 fan. Thank you for the 2,000 likes. Holy crap. You can't really be a fan of Tegan and Sarah and not have a mullet-esque haircut at some point in your life. You know what I'm saying? Shyrock, except my brothers. He called me Ronnie, which I hate. Oh, I love the name Ronnie, but if somebody doesn't like to be called Ronnie, then that's totally not cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, another 2,000 likes? Holy crap! John is the #1 fan. He's a huggable cactus, have you heard? Because my favorite food is macaroni. Oh, Roni! Oh. Okay, well, I don't know if I'd be crazy about Roni, but Ronnie, I like. 2N Jen, Jennifer, J4, Java Jen, JJ. It could be J squared as well. Jenny from the block. I'm still Jenny from the block. I used to have a little, now I have a lot. I have a notification. Jason. Oh, you're back? How was your swim? Wait, answer what question? What question? I'm confused. I'm legit confused. Scroll up. What question? Jenny from the block. Mullet. Shy's nicknames. No wonder you're so hood. Jen, you're gonna have to help me out. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for using your free spin. That was really nice, and I'm glad you could stop by and say hi. I hope you get some good sleep. You haven't slept in 3 days. Yeah, you need to sleep. I should probably get going at some point because it's 3:18. It was refreshing. Oh, the swim was refreshing. That's good. I'm glad it was refreshing. We're up to 16 viewers. I'm getting tired. Mainly my throat hurts. I don't want to keep you guys up. Like, I don't want you guys to stay up just because I'm on here. You know what I mean? Lovely. That was my question? I'm so confused. Six younger brothers, 5 dogs, and 3 little sisters. I'm staying up just because of you, and I should have gone to sleep 1 hour and 37 minutes and 43 seconds ago, but I didn't, and it's all your fault. Above Gavin's, I'll catch you later. Comment. There's no comment above that. It's Shy saying, so I haven't slept in 3 days, so I'm thinking I should sleep at some point. It's Gavin saying he just stopped in to say hi and use his free spin, and he's got to be at work in 6 hours, or up in 6 hours for work. You saying scroll up. Then it was refreshing in terms of the swim. You gonna answer that question? There was no question. I'm so confused. Well, thanks, YouNow. Yeah, there's no question there. Yeah, girl, don't blame me. Blame YouNow. Hashtag drunk on no sleep. Okay, there's your question. I asked if you were stuck underwater and had to choose between a swordfish or a seahorse to travel with you on the adventure. Which would you choose and why? Oh, good grief. You got 4 hours of sleep last night, John? Holy crap, that's not very much. You probably should have gone to bed 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 47 seconds ago. Let's see. If I was stuck underwater and had to choose between a swordfish or a seahorse to travel with you on the adventure, which would you choose and why? If I was stuck underwater, I would just die because I'm terrified of being stuck underwater. So, Probably that. I would probably get freaking hurt if I decided to, because I'm clumsy. I would probably end up being injured by the swordfish, so I guess a seahorse. If I had to pick. And why? Well, I just told you why. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Probably the... well, I used to say the power to read people's minds when I want to, but like be able to shut it off. But now, I don't know, that would still be cool. But the power to be Carly. Yes, that. Maybe the power of invisibility? No. I don't know. Those used to be like my two go-to. I don't actually know now. If I could have the power to make money, is that a power? If I had the power to make myself successful, I do have the power to make myself successful. I'm just not very good at it. Everybody has the power, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Not in a like, I'm gonna be successful or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, though. I'll think about it. You already mastered the power of invisibility. Do you have an invisibility cloak? I come up with the legit questions. Or I can just toss you the invisibility cloak. Yep, there you go. Legally make money. Oh yeah, legally. Is time traveling a power? Because that's what I want. That is what I want. Guess what? What? Yes? Okay, time travel. Chicken butt. You can do it illegally, but it's frowned upon. Anybody can do it illegally. It's, I think it's a bit more than frowned upon, wouldn't you say? I am... You see a car's pillowcase? Yes, you do. I also have a car's comforter. Time travel would be so awesome. See Doctor Who for reference, or that new show Timeless. I love that. Look. Also, full disclosure, hang on, the pillow itself is cards. Although, it's super thin, and I could probably use a new one. But sometimes I like thin. But I also have to kind of sleep propped up, so... What if I just, like, laid here? Could travel to the future and find the lottery numbers. Ooh! Yes! It's a good idea. Let me see the comforter. I had one. I actually don't know where it is. I mean, it looks similar to that, but... I only saw Cars once. But I loved it. Yes, these are Grinch pajamas. That is my leg. These are my Grinch pajamas. I also have another pair of Grinch pajamas, but they are, they're fleece and they're too hot. These are very, like, see-through, thin, practically. Well, they're also, I wear them almost every day, so. But I wear shorts underneath them, so it's fine. What if we had the same one? It probably is the same one. I got mine on clearance at Walmart lots of years ago. I don't prefer to use it. I use this one that my grandma got me at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's reversible. And it's like, I cut the tag off a long time ago, and I wish I didn't because I want to know what brand it is so I can get this brand of comforter for the rest of my life because I love the texture. It's like kind of heavy, and it's like a very light weighted blanket. I mean, it's heavy for a comforter, but I don't know. I love it. You see cars every time you leave your house. I get it. Oh, that's cool, Jen. Excuse me. Lost it in the move. Ugh, I've lost a lot of shit in moves. It's awful. Oh, look, I get to report somebody. Anyway. Oh, you used to live in Nevada? Interesting. I'm gonna type. Get that junk out of here. You were born in Nevada. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I have Batman socks. I will show you the next time I see you. Reno, very nice. Yeah, I'm really tired. I need to go. But I have Batman socks that my very good friend in Australia sent me. She's awesome. And they have capes on them. It's Madison's first time on YouNow. Welcome, Madison. Do I like the movie Nightmare Before Christmas? Yes, I do. I'm not like crazy obsessed with it. Not that there's anything wrong with being crazy obsessed with it. But I've only seen it once as an adult. A couple years ago. But I do like it, yes. And I really want to see Corpse Bride. But here's the thing. I've tried to watch it 3 or 4 times. And I fall asleep every single time. Same with the Minions movie. Although, to be fair, I always tend to watch it when I'm really tired and by myself. Speaking of really tired, I've never seen The Secret World of Pets. But I want to. But here's the thing. I don't know why. It does not make sense to me. Well, I just have a hard time watching movies by myself in general. You are the poodle. The poodle, the head-banging poodle. I know what you're talking about. I love My Chemical Romance. Do you like My Chemical Romance? I love My Chemical Romance. I saw My Chemical Romance. I also broke my foot at their freaking concert. It got squished. Harry Potter. Yes. Yes. I love me some Harry Potter. That's how to live in him. leave an MCR concert. I've seen them 2, 3, 4 times. 3 or 4 times. And they were wonderful, but it was like 114 degrees Fahrenheit in the pit. And you hate me, that's nice. I'm also probably older than you. And I probably liked them before you knew that they were even a thing. Because I'm probably older. Oh, you're 13. Yeah, that's why. I actually liked My Chemical Romance, like, before they got on, like, MTV and stuff like that, like, with their very first album. Like, excuse me, not the one with I'm Okay on it. Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge, the one before that. Do you guys know that one? Because it's their lesser known for sure. But anyway, I broke my freaking foot at their show because it was 114 degrees in the pit. It was like 96 or something that day outside. And it was so... You have their vinyls. Interesting. Hey! They had... It was so hot, and there were so many people, and everybody pushed together and then started swaying. And I'm like, listen, can we just stand here and survive the heat and listen to this amazing band, please? And nobody would listen. I mean, I was just thinking it, but I just thought it was ridiculous. And because nobody can enjoy it when everybody starts falling down. It's dangerous. And also, it was so hot, and I don't know, I was probably too old for it at the time, but well, I was a teenager, it's not too old, but and then a big group of people fell down, and my friend behind me caught me by my arms, but somebody fell on my foot, and then somebody fell on top of that person, and I just like felt my foot break, and my dad wouldn't take me to the doctor, so it never healed right. So that was fun. Anyway, it hurt for like weeks. It was not fun. Why is it frowned upon? My econ and American government talks about Google and MTV like it's such a foreign thing. I don't understand why that's a foreign thing. Those are both very... Well, people probably don't even watch MTV anymore. Why is it frowned upon to eat breakfast at 3:30 in the morning? Eat breakfast whenever you want. If anybody says anything, say, bitch, I'm a radio morning talk show host, so... Because that's what time radio morning show hosts have to eat breakfast. Gerard Way is life. Word. I also saw them with... Oh, the other time I saw them... The second time I saw them, I was so sick. And me and my friends had tickets to go see them in St. Louis. And we were I was so sick. They weren't sick. I had double ear infection and pneumonia. But I was like, I'll be damned if I'm missing this show. So I went, but I barely remember it. Like, I remember Gerard had really red hair, and I barely remember anything else about that day. I was really sick. I should not have been there. You saw Panic at the Disco and Weezer? Very nice. I have not seen Weezer, but I've seen Panic. I love them. They're so good live. But oh no, the third time I saw... Third time? I saw My Chemical Romance was their last tour. Or what ended up being their last tour. And they opened up for Blink-182. It was amazing. Carly, we should go to the Aftershock concert, so yeah, hurry up and come to California. Aftershock? To an Aftershock concert? I don't know what that is. But sure, I'm down. You like my glasses? Thank you. I need new ones really badly. I love Blink-182. Travis Barker is thebomb.com/best drummer ever. Him or Neil Peart. But I don't really like that band very much. Rush. But Neil Peart has like 12 arms, so he's a good drummer. But Travis Barker's still my favorite. Okay, Aftershock, Sacramento, California. What? Avenged Sevenfold. I've seen them, and they were really good live. Chevelle, holy shit, I'm down. I never got into Korn. Tool, okay. Didn't care. Didn't get into them or them. The Pretty Reckless, I've heard of them. I think I might have liked them. I don't know tracks. I mean, I know of, but Suicide Silence, I think I saw them in concert open up for somebody once. I wasn't crazy about them. Baroness, Face to Face. Whores. That's a good band name. I mean, hey, I would go and see. Oh, I know some Disturbed, but I'm not crazy about them. Avenged Sevenfold. Whew, excuse me. Avenged Sevenfold and Chevelle. I'd go and see them, and then I would not stay for the rest of them, probably, just because I'm too old for that shit. You have a signed vinyl by Blink? Really? How do you not know? Because apparently it's a thing in California. I know about Coachella, though. That's about it. You saw Chevelle and Slipknot and Marilyn Manson? That's awesome. I have not seen Chevelle, but I love them. And I haven't seen Slipknot. I'm not crazy about Slipknot, but I saw Stone Sour, which is a calmer version of Slipknot, because it's the same lead singer, Corey Taylor. And I can't handle sponsored by Monster. I saw that. I love Monster. I'd go, but I can't do, like, I would go for those, on that list, I would go for those two bands, maybe three. But I used to go to Vans Warped Tour, and okay, that was 2016, cool. But I used to go to, I really want to see Atreyu live. I used to go to outdoor, like, Vans Warped Tour. That's where I broke my foot. And I love that you can see so many bands, but it's so hot, and it's miserable. It's not even worth it. I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. I'm not, like, too old, but I don't know, it just got to the point. I went for 3 or 4 years. I think it was 3 years. Shakespearean theaters, I know what they were like. I mean, we had to learn about what they were like. People would, like, throw shit on stage if they sucked, and it's pretty crazy. But yeah, Warped Tour's too hot. I got heat stroke and passed out once. That was not fun. Broke my foot another year. The first year, I just got really bad sunburn. Yeah, and how close they were together. Yeah, they could, like, reach up onto the stage. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy shit. Okay, I've officially been going for 2 hours. I am going to call it a night. Holy shit, I have 15.7 thousand coins. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay, cause I'm gonna probably go get a snack or something. My throat hurts. And maybe watch one episode or half an episode of private practice, and then I am gonna go to bed, because in case you can't tell, I'm dragging and I'm really tired. You sure just one? Yes. I don't even know if I'll watch one because I'm really tired. But thank you for hanging out with me, and I will maybe broadcast tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. But we shall see. And yeah, thank you for hanging out again for 2 hours when I already hung out for 4 hours. This is getting a little bit excessive. But anyway, okay. So I shall catch you on the flip side. Talk at you later. Peace out, yo.